Have you ever pondered on the intriguing question of how a virus functions? What makes it such a potent force in our world, capable of causing widespread disease and even pandemics? Today, we dive into the fascinating world of viruses, unraveling their structure and function in a way that's easy to grasp, even if you're not a budding virologist. To understand a virus, imagine an intergalactic invader, a tiny entity possessing a unique power, the power to infiltrate, take over, and replicate. A virus is not a full-fledged living organism like bacteria or fungi. Rather, it exists in a sort of twilight zone between the living and the non-living, springing to life only when it finds a suitable host. The structure of a virus is deceptively simple. At its core is a piece of genetic material, either DNA or RNA. This is the blueprint that instructs a host cell to create more viruses. This genetic core is surrounded by a protective coat known as a capsid, made from protein. Some viruses go one step further, sporting an outer layer called an envelope, often stolen from the host cell's own membrane. Now, onto the function of a virus. A virus is a master of deception and invasion. It cannot reproduce on its own, so it must hijack a host cell and trick it into becoming a virus factory. The virus attaches to a host cell, injects its genetic material, and then uses the host's own machinery to replicate. The newly formed viruses then burst out of the host cell, ready to infect more cells and spread the infection. To summarize, a virus is an entity that exists on the fringes of life. It's composed of a piece of genetic material encased in a protein coat, and sometimes an outer envelope. Its function is to infiltrate host cells, use their machinery to replicate, and then move on to the next host. A virus is a tiny package of genetic material that punches well above its weight, causing a wide range of diseases from the common cold to deadly pandemics. It's fascinating, isn't it? The structure and function of a virus, once understood, reveal a remarkable entity that, despite its simplicity, has a profound impact on life on Earth. So, the next time you hear about a virus, remember the invader from our story, a tiny, potent force that can change the course of history.